A lot more brutal and less forgiving than 5e. Oh, interesting. That can be good. I get so I think 5e is especially forgiving, so that makes sense actually. Yeah, so I have been working on Mass Effect of late. Let me just sort of update my my category real quick. Show that I'm all done. Just clear your throat right into our ear holes. Yeah, I apologize. I'm still so I got over being sick like a while ago. It's I had COVID, got over it, and now I'm just feeling like exhausted and still kind of sick, kind of perpetually. So that's a lot of fun. Here, we'll go do some Stream Raiders battles as well for those who play Stream Raiders. Yep. Could be good. It's not as much my thing, but I love the group and didn't want to ban them when we switched over. Ah, that's too bad. Yeah, I personally prefer. I think 5e kind of does a great job of being super beginner friendly and then also just like good, just like a good system that I find fun to play, which is pretty huge. So weird with this chat box. I have my messages take up the full width of it, and then the other messages are smaller for some reason, and I don't know how to fix that. That happened as soon as I tried to change the font size to make it more readable. Sorry you're still dealing with that? Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. It's just like, go away, you know? Hoping I don't take that hit in the near future when changes happen in schools here this week. Yeah, so I know that in the case of Black Roses, she is in a school that just got rid of their mask mandate in the UK, and so like half the staff is off with COVID. So it's been stretching everyone pretty thin. Come to really love 5e, but I also know my frame of reference is incredibly limited. So I've played D&D 1st edition, D&D 3rd edition, 3.5 5th edition. I played Pathfinder, Shadowrun 3rd and 5th. I've played Werewolf, Dresden Files, Battletech. Any others? I think, I don't know. I played like a fair amount of tabletop systems. Oh, Numenera. I played a couple different campaigns of Rollmaster, the Star Wars RPG. Probably most of it. So I don't know. I've experienced like a real smattering. Games that use all kinds of different dice and mechanics and stuff. And I personally think 5th edition is kind of the most
patching it through.
Streamlined. It's kind of like, it's pretty hard to beat, honestly.
She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We're making masks optional starting Monday. By that I mean tomorrow. Oof. I scoffed at DVD like the stereotypical jock I was. Only partially. The stereotypical jock I only partially was for far too long, and wish I'd gotten over that sooner. I mean, that is, you know, every count I've heard is that 5e is objectively the most beginner-friendly. Yeah, for the most part. For the most part. There are simpler games, but they kind of are almost too simple and lack too many mechanics, in my opinion. Exclamation mark SR and then the URL for song request is the command. Yeah, I think there's a lot of that in the world of sports. I think that is like a very, very, you know, common kind of thing. I know I played baseball for a little while and found that I was just kind of like, and hockey as well. And a lot of the other people who were on different sports teams and stuff, I was just like, man, you guys like, aren't open at all to
I
like
wasn't aware of that.
sort of nerdy
I won't
pursuits.
discuss him again,
At least
sir.
at that point when I was in high
appreciate
school.
that, Commander. I won't keep
I
you
imagine it's
longer.
much
Feel
more
free
mainstream
down.
now. I think it's become less of a thing. I feel like the nerd sports blend has increased a lot in recent years. I imagine, yeah. I think video games have probably helped to bridge that gap quite a lot. Video games have become so mainstream, and D&D has become quite mainstream at this point as well, honestly. Yeah. So Irexu, this is the it's exclamation mark SR for song request. And then the URL. Pardon me. What's funny is that I'm a track guy. We don't have as much of that stuff as other sports, and yet, yeah, totally, exactly, yeah. So you're probably on the sort of more open-minded, you know, sort of side of that. Hostile takeover. Let's do that quest. Nerds have taken over. The meek really have inherited the earth. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm hoping it becomes even more kind of stark that that's the case. More kind of like I just hope that enough people who have a lot of empathy and are open to new things kind of just really permeate all of culture. I want them involved in politics. I want them involved in, just helping to sort of shape the culture more than they have been for like the previous generation. But yeah, it's been cool to see. It's been so cool seeing D&D kind of explode and take off. And like magic cards and all of these things that were really niche, nerdy things that I was bullied for are now becoming, something that tons of different people can get into. And that's been very, very cool to see. You follow the Paralympics at all? Flash enough. I can trash talk the U.S. win over Canada and sled hockey. Please do. Please do. I haven't been following it at all. I haven't really been following anything. I mean, there's the war that's going on. I've been following that to a certain degree. But yeah, I didn't pay attention to any Olympic stuff. I didn't really notice that the Olympics were happening. I saw a couple pictures of like, I guess they were happening in China, and so I saw like images of like an industrial area with like a ski jump in it, and that's the extent of my what's the term I'm looking for? Exposure to the Olympics this year. Mostly because I've got a 3-year-old, so that's my full-time thing. Growth of the internet really helped nerd culture. Yeah, absolutely. That's huge too. Yeah, more people are able to access more interests. A bit more connected to Paralympic stuff. Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely. At Beijing, nice. Yeah, you were like actually, involved in competing in those things. So I would imagine, yeah, you're super as you say, connected to them. Need to do some dishes? I'll be back in a few. Sounds good, Wyra. I appreciate you hanging out for the Cal stream. I was thinking maybe it would go longer, but to be fair, it is usually 7 o'clock. It's like lights out, and so, it gets to be just after 7, and she's like, okay, I'm tired. So I was kind of expecting that. I would have started a little earlier if it was possible, but, birthday stuff. We had a couple kids over and everything. 2012, that's crazy. Was it that recent that you were involved in fucking in high level competition? That's awesome. Sports people are weird. All people are weird. I should dip out. Have a good night. Enjoy Mass Effect. I always enjoy when I can swim by here. Yeah, cheers. I appreciate it. I really do. In the London Games. That's so fucking cool. That was 2012? That's so crazy. That's so crazy. So I was in Germany in 2012. Wow, man, time flies. It's so nuts. Yeah, I can't believe that was 10 years ago. I really can't believe that was 10 years ago. I mean, it feels so recent. But, you know, that's just a sign of getting old. Oh, well. I'm going to be, 1 week, 7 days from now, I'm going to be, 34. Speaking of, 7 days from now, I'm going to be having a birthday. So I'm going to do something special for it. Probably should have figured that out by now. I don't know what it's going to be. But I'm going to do something, and I'll probably do a giveaway. I don't know, maybe a t-shirt? Maybe a couple t-shirts? I don't know. It'd be fun to do some kind of giveaway. Be a fun excuse for it. I'll have to figure out what I'm doing. Maybe Kaizo? Maybe I'll start, that was something I've been meaning to get into, is like Super Mario World ROM hacks. So perhaps maybe I'll just play some vanilla Mario World, but with crowd control on. And then that'll be my intro to Kaizo. Oh my god, I'm being shot at by Geth. I assume Geth. I actually don't know at all. Oh no, not Geth. Probably those pirates that have been sent here to take out. Only sport I was ever good at was wrestling. I, when I was younger, was fairly good at sports in general. But I was never particularly interested in them. So I never really, yeah, I just didn't, like, get kind of involved in doing them. But like a PE and stuff, I was, you know, quite good at these sports I tried. If I'd known earlier, I'd have mailed something to you. Well, it's all good. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have gotten a couple things from folks from the community, which is cool. Which I super appreciate. Wyra sent me some stuff, as well as some stuff to Sonnet for her birthday, which I really appreciate. Did weightlifting for PE. Cool. Yeah, I always liked dodgeball, because that was where the sort of fast, wiry people really excelled. Not that that's a sport per se, but... Good night, sweetie.
Hostile spotted.
Well, I mean, I'll talk to you shortly. I sort of meant like good night to Cal, and then said it to Sonnet. I don't know why. Tired. It's been a long day. A long day. I got about 4 hours of sleep, and then I woke up because I had a really intense nightmare about being in like a Home Depot or something like that, and being away from Callista, and then turning back, and she had like climbed up really high on some shelves and then fallen down onto the concrete. And so I woke up like with a really fucking intense jolt, like just adrenaline spiking, and couldn't get back to sleep. It was quite the awful nightmare. But pretty much any nightmare I have involves anxiety around Callista being somehow hurt, or that's about it. Yeah, just Cal being hurt. That's my that's a lot of my dreams these days. Actually, why don't I, before I go in there, just in case, sometimes you like do a mission for a planet, and then it like boots you back into your main ship. So I'm gonna gather this last little resource too. There we go. Welcome back, Rock. Yeah, so I only got like 4 hours of sleep because of the sort of intense stress nightmare, and then And then it was a birthday day, so it was all kinds of running around and doing stuff and keeping an eye on flock of children. That's what they called, right? A flock? I think that's the technical term for a plague of children. Is that the word for a collective noun for kids? You watched the Big Ten championship day today? I don't know what that is. Is that related to the Olympics too? Nice. This sniper that shoots twice is really cool.
Go, go, go!
Oh boy. Oh boy. College basketball? No, I didn't watch college basketball. No, I have very little interest in organized sports. I don't really understand the fascination with college sports personally. It's not really something I understand. Missed the Pebble stream? You did. It only went for about an hour. I figured she'd probably tap out in about an hour. One of these is gonna come up first. Oh, both at the same time. What a twist. Did she like it? Yeah, I think so. It was a little bit much by the end, so she, but yeah, I think she had fun with it. She mostly just wanted to like try a bunch of different games. I made the mistake. I started her out with Bubble Bobble because I looked up online like what are easy games for like a young child, and people online, a lot of the responses were like on Reddit and stuff like that were, oh, Bubble Bobble, super easy. And it's like, oh, it totally wasn't at all. It's like right away you have several enemies, like 3 enemies that drop onto the screen and make a beeline toward you, and when you get 3 hits you die. So it was just, she didn't have the chance to learn that a direction moves you in a direction. Like, it was a terrible starting game. So I changed it after like 3 game overs in a row where she still had no idea that she was really even controlling it. I think, like, I don't think she even really understood that. I switched it to Legend of Zelda because that's just like a big starting screen and you can kind of learn like, oh, left moves you left, up moves you up, down moves you down. So that worked out a little bit better. So she played a little bit of Legend of Zelda, but because I switched her from one game to the next, she played like a tiny bit and she was like, now the next game, and like just wants to like cycle through. And so I was like, well, let's like learn and explore and like learn how a game works. And so she played that for quite a chunk of time. Helena was right. These guys had quite the operation going, but that's all going to change. 1 down, just 1 more to go. Yo, bees, thank you so much for the lurk. Appreciate that. But yeah, I think she very much liked it. I think, yeah, it'll be fun to try and, you know, game with her a little bit more now and then. I'll have to fix that scene. There's a couple little things that were broken about it. It's tough. When OBS becomes such a house of cards from all these different sources, it's hard to, like, make a new scene and have all the kinks sorted out and, you know, without having the opportunity to troubleshoot it first. So there's a couple things that kind of broke. Animal Crossing, I don't really want to introduce her to like a brand new game, because they are a little bit kind of like, it's just like a lot, like really high-end graphics for like a first game. I feel like A, it'll make it hard for her to go back and play games that have sort of simpler graphics, and B, it is like, I think very kind of like all-encompassing, you know, very sort of like just ADD inducing. So I kind of want to start her out on like original Nintendo and stuff like that, like very old, simple games. But I'm realizing that when it comes to the original Nintendo, there are very few games that teach the... There's like no games that just teach you the fundamentals of like how to move, you know? They all have like lives and health and enemies coming at you, and it doesn't really give you the chance to just learn your relationship with the controller and like what, you know, how controlling a character works. It's just like I spent a bunch of time searching on Reddit and stuff like that, and Googling it, and it just seems like there's no game for teaching those fundamentals, which is odd. Bubble Ball was one of the first games I played as a kid, but I was either 5 or 6. I don't think I could have made sense of it at 3. Exactly, yeah, it's like, that's the thing, is a lot of people are like, oh, it's a great game for learners, right? It's like, yeah, but it's like not, you know, it's really learning, like fundamentally learning, you know? I first played Excite Bike. I think my very first computer game was Tetris, Pong, or like Tomb Raider 2. Yeah, I could see that. Or Monkey Island. I was definitely older than 3 when I first played a game. It's also hard to know like how involved to get, how hands-on to be, you know? It is kind of, I do want her to have a sense of discovery and learning things by herself, but at the same time, it's kind of like she doesn't know what, you know, she's like, okay, I'm holding this in my hands. Like, why am I holding this? Yeah, Super Mario 1, that's another one where, so the reason that I didn't do Super Mario for her was that you start out and there's a Goomba that walks toward you on the first screen. Like, it's not, you don't have to like move forward and then the Goomba spawn, like, you just, the game starts, an enemy is walking toward you. And so if I'm trying to teach her like, okay, if you press left, then dead. All right, now we gotta wait for the fucking 2 lives, you know, then the level starts. I'm like, okay, moving left does it, you know, like, it's just, you have like this timer to like learn just like basic fundamentals. And so Zelda was the only game I could find where it just starts you out in just like a little field and there's no enemies. There's no other game that I could think of or that I could find online that has that, where you start out and you just, there's no enemies coming at you immediately. And then Zelda, as soon as you move off that first screen, it's like, you know, suddenly the challenge level fucking spikes from just an open field to like, oh, now there's like enemies shooting at you and you have to learn how to fight them. But at least it gave me a chance to teach her that, you know, pressing these up, down, left, right are like, well, I mean, I should say, pressing these up, down, left, right does a thing. Would have been absolutely hilarious if Cal turned out to be a natural master of Dark Souls, though. I suspect that that is not a thing that anyone is innately good at. That's a learning curve game. I think I was 6. I think there's a game where you can't die in it. Probably. I don't know. It would be good to find. One that someone mentioned online was Mario is Missing. And that is a game where you just move around and jump, but it's also meant to be teaching reading, so it also feels kind of like advanced. And in that game there's nothing. It's just like left, right, jump. There's no like up and down don't do anything, B doesn't do anything. And then there's just like dialogue saying like you found an item and it like tells you info and stuff. So it's like that doesn't seem like a great one either. So I don't know. Having a game that doesn't immediately have like a timer to you dying is really hard to find for the Nintendo. More than I expected it to be. Monkey Island doesn't have enemies immediately coming at you or anything, but the puzzles would be advanced for her right now. Yeah, very much so. And it's all reading, you know? You have to like read what the things are. And so RPGs are kind of out, which is why I figured Nintendo would be good, because it's pretty, you know, the games are more kind of action-oriented, but because they're action-oriented, it's like, yeah, tough to learn initially. I don't know. It's, but it was, I don't know, it was successful. It was... I think she had fun. She certainly started to get the hang of moving around in Zelda and like getting to the next screen. Yeah, I think maybe a Game Genie would be the way to go, so that you could play Zelda with like infinite health and making it so like your sword like shoots a thing every time, no matter what. That would probably be whoops, an easier way to learn the game from scratch. There we go. I like Super Mario 2. Yeah, Super Mario 2 is great too. I mean, I love all those games. I absolutely love tons of those original Nintendo games. I'm, that's why I kind of wanted to get into them and discover them for herself and everything. But in terms of being something that teaches you the absolute fundamentals of what a controller does, they are a little bit advanced. Hey, Lyra. A Game Genie's still around? Yeah, I actually own a Game Genie for the original Nintendo. But also on an emulator, you can generally just have like a drop-down menu called Game Genie, and you just enable stuff. It's, I think, especially simple if you're emulating. But yeah, Game Genies are still around in that copies of Zelda are still around. Like any, Power Gloves are still around. I mean, they're like rare and expensive, but they still exist. Nobody has like gathered them together and wiped them off the face of the earth or anything. Yeah, I still have mine. It was such a funky way that it worked, like having, like sticking it into the console as an intermediary, and then like the cartridge just sticks out because you have all this extra cartridge, in there. Kind of neat. A very cool concept. Yeah, they're really expensive. Yeah, totally. Original Nintendo stuff is expensive as heck. I imagine that the, like, things like Game Genie and stuff are also quite expensive. I would, maybe not, I don't know. I have no idea how plentiful they are. But yeah, most original Nintendo stuff is pricier these days, just because I mean, not just hobbyists, collectors, but speedrunners have really driven the price up of those things, because speedrunning has become such a popular pastime that now you've got people, hunting and scouring for the original cartridges so they don't have to run on an emulator, which is like pretty much every game that I'm familiar with. If you emulate it, you lose time, like, over the course of the run. Like, you lose, like, a few seconds when speed running on Emu. So, I think that's kind of the big appeal for... I mean, real hardware just feels good and everything as well, but there is, like, a mechanical advantage to running... to speedrunning a game on original hardware, and that I think has really influenced prices. Come on, man! Holy fuck, this Mako! Oh, makes me want to just stab myself in the face. So brutal. Remember the Power Glove? Yeah, I had a friend who had a Power Glove. I didn't have one personally, but I do absolutely remember it. It was, like, terrible. Like, you couldn't really control anything with it. But it was an awesome concept. It was, like, an exciting idea. And, like, felt cool to wear and stuff. But it was pretty garbage for actually controlling a game. As far as, like, those extra pieces of hardware go for the older consoles, I feel like a Game Genie really was kind of, like, the best. I mean, it's like a big old piece of hardware that, like, directly affects your games. Kind of, like, works every time. It's not like a weird, janky kind of peripheral meant to be a gimmick. Oh, and the duck zapper, actually. That was huge. That worked really well. Yeah, I would say the duck zapper and the Game Genie are kind of the two coolest Nintendo peripherals. Or at least the two sort of best functioning ones.
Understood.
Yeah, no. No one movie they made it look like it worked. Yeah. The Wizard or whatever? What was that game called? Or the movie called? You had a Game Genie too? Nice. You had a Game Shark. That was PlayStation, right? I found PlayStation fascinated me. I never really understood as a kid how you could like finish a disc of a game and then the game would say like, okay, now open the console, take out the game and put in the next one. And I always felt like, oh shit, I gotta do it fast. Like, what if it forgets? Like, you know, it's so weird having it like be a thing where you interact physically with the hardware in order to change the disc. Like, I don't know, I always felt like it was a delicate process somehow, you know? Nintendo 64 had Game Shark. Oh, okay. I think it was called a Game Shark for the PlayStation as well. Wasn't it? Maybe not. Oh, yes. Y'all want to do a battle? A boss battle. N64 had some awesome games. Doop doop doo doop doop doo. Doop doop doo doop doop doo. There we go. Either that or action replay? Action replay? What is that? I've never heard of action replay. Hey, we get to level up our shepherd. So, what are the good ability? Damping does like a little bit of damage. I guess it stuns dudes. Maybe shield boost and immunity and stuff are a little bit better though. Defensive rather than offensive. I do use that ability a lot. Electronics throw. There we go. Upping everyone's attack abilities. I guess one had Game Shark. Didn't know about N64 though. Action replay was another cheating device. Huh. Okay. But it's interesting they called them cheats too. Like, I wonder what the etymology of that is. Like, what is the origin of a device or code or whatever being called a cheat for a game? Like, I wonder if that came out of, like, Nintendo Power, or if that was already being used in, like, you know, on Atari as a term. Like, what is the sort of... Oh.
En route.
Well, let's head in. I am really curious who coined that. Oh, from cheating at cards, board games. Oh yeah, I know that, but I mean, like, when was it first applied to video games? I had like 30 PS1 games back then, including some Game Shark copies. Nice. At one point, someone I know, like a friend of my mom's or something, came across, someone I guess had thrown out like a ton, just like, just an absolute shitload of, game demos for the PS1, like demo discs. So I got to play all of these like weird, half-finished, janky game demos, and I had a lot of fun with it. I was like, man, who threw out all these like perfectly good, like playable, shitty, janky games? They were like tons of fun. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Second crime lord defeated.
Area secured.
Old games. I used to get my cheats from the IGN. Seems a natural step to do it from board game card games. Yeah, I mean, there's just so many different things that it could have been called. And it seems natural because it's such a part of the culture now. But I'm always interested when, like, you know, when you learn about the origin of, like, the first time someone used a word for a thing, and it just, you know, it often turns out like, oh, that's crazy. Like, we could have easily been calling it, or sometimes there's like a different word that was being used first for something, and it's, I just like learning about those things. Like, there was some company or magazine or publisher or something originally, you know, used that term for the first time and turned it into the parlance of, you know, like just turned it into part of gamer vocabulary from that point on. Comes that time we feel old enough? Yeah, totally. Doesn't compute my brain meets? Well, which part? Or when stuff was analog? Yeah. You see the new Pokemon games? I did not. I'm not old enough for everything to have been analog. I'm baby. Were you around for cassette tapes? Or did you come a little bit too late for that? I haven't seen anything about the new games. No, I've seen the picture of the new starters has been kind of all over the internet, so I've seen those. But no, I have seen nothing about the video game other than an image of the 3 starter Pokemon. Where is baby? Scarlet and Violet. Whoa, that's fucking weird. That's the name of one of my friend's 2 daughters. Yeah, that's fucking weird. Cassette tapes and VHS, yeah. The cassettes were only when I was little. CDs were more my childhood, yeah, totally. And once I got to like middle school or so, I think I had like a Discman, you know, you get those like no skip Walkman, and then I would try and like skate with it. They don't hold up to try like hopping on a fucking skateboard, but anti-skip was like helpful for maybe like walking for a little while or whatever before they started to skip. Don't make me feel like a baby in the stream. You had a couple years on me. They were announced at the latest Nintendo Direct. Yeah, I don't watch anything. I don't watch trailers for games anymore. I don't watch anything. I hear about things from stream, from people dropping by. I recall 6-inch floppy drives. So those were obsolete already, I think, when I was a kid. However, I did play with them. Like, I've used them for things. I've known people who have had them for their computers, like computer nerds back in the day. Like, my mom had a friend who had a like an external 6-inch floppy drive that would read all all these 6-inch floppies that had Atari games on them, and he had this like Atari emulator. That was kind of cool. So I just had access to like every single Atari game. And El Saturn was climbing the curtain. Freedom! Oh, throttler. Last beer before I bail. Sounds good. What are you sipping on? What kind of beer is your go-to? Play with them in school? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. In elementary school, we had them for a couple. There were like some games that you had to load up on these 6-inch floppies. That is a thing that I have experienced. Hey. Wait, did I explore this? Yep. All right. A faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from a sublight nuclear engine drive, leads toward the nearby planet of Zawin. Oh. You go watch TV? Do it up? Live your life. UTV. Some cheap ones the store had available today. I think my go-to beer is a Pilsner, personally. I really like a good Pilsner. Try to be back. That's all good. You do you. I hope whatever you're watching is good. Yeah, it's weird. I wish I could fix the chat bubble thing. I find it very odd that my my messages are all fucking much wider than all the other ones in the little chat log. I don't know how to fix it. I think it might be bugged out. Midnight already. Oh dang. Yeah, that's right. You got that wild time zone. 4 hours ahead of where I'm at. The distant future, the year 2000. All right, let's go fight this. Every time it says warning on the map, that means there's a giant worm, I think. Hope the game goes good. Yeah, I mean, I just like exploring the galaxy and solving problems. I mean, it's just, I love this game. It's so good. It like feels good to play. I'm really enjoying snipers. I feel like they've like reworked snipers since the original release. Ooh, you got me. Really? You're popping your tentacles up already? Oof, it is like laggy. We'll go to the shitty future. Sake. Sake. That's a trickier one. Oh shit, I can't believe I missed. Brutal, brutal, brutal. I didn't know it was an insta-kill. I wouldn't have stopped if I had known that. Okay. I have some Hakutsuru draft sake. Nice chilled sake. It's got a little ring to open it on the lid. Well, thank you so much for the cameo. I guess I'll hold off on sipping on this. And let's go and hunt down some little things on this planet here. Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, tentacles. You know, there's like every once in a while, I think when the big old thresher maw gets to low enough health, it pops underground and sticks a bunch of tentacles up that you have to deal with as it chases you. All right, let's go fight this big old thresher maw here. You know, it's something that we just gotta put down, put it out of its misery once and for all. Let's destroy this worm. Yay! Okay, where are you? There you are.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Ah!
Question is, do I pour it in a glass or do I just sip from the bottle like a heathen? I'm out of glasses. That was a good chunk of its health. Yeah, it is a cute bottle. That is true. You might preserve your precious bottle. Whose precious bodily fluids? What? You don't want to work in the morning? I'm sure someone would be willing to call in a bomb threat. Yeah, I too am quite confused. You work from home? That does make it a little bit trickier. Ooh, that was tough. Let's not work and get drunk from 7 a.m. At 7 a.m. and on. Yeah, I mean, that's certainly an option. Arexu wants your liquids, clearly. Yeah. How's bedtime going? Sweetie? How's bedtime going? Poor little sweetie pie. I'm on vacation and I'm making mac and cheese. Oh, nice. You doing a staycation? Oh, at home mac and cheese and chill? I'm glad you're allowed to work drunk from home. That does help. I mean, as long as you're doing your work, I don't think that it should make any difference whatsoever. You know, if it doesn't interfere in your quality of work or anything, you should be able to do whatever the hell you want. Get high, you know, whatever. But, you know, if it... Generally speaking, getting drunk isn't good for productivity. But having like a beer while working, I think is absolutely demonstrably fine. Homemade mac and cheese. Oh shit. Mac and cheese and chill with you. Haven't had homemade in a long time. I'm trying to think if I've... Yeah, for sure I've had homemade mac and cheese that Sonnet has made. Really good, actually. There appears to be no one left at this camp. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of the former occupants. The camp's computer notes several locations of interest. Points of interest, where? Oh, on this map. I see a couple deposits. That's cool. Get to learn some extra stuff. Been known to nibble a bit of magic brownie bark from the more boring training days. Bring shitty lines of code until I'm bored enough. Shitty lines of code. What is the code in your case intended to do once it's all compiled? Not getting zonked high but a light buzz? Yeah, I don't know, I think there's nothing wrong with that. I know people who work much better when stoned than not. Yo.
Oh my gosh, y'all, 27 whole months. That's like over 2 years, y'all.
It is. It really is. Dude, thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, Hooligan. I really do appreciate you. How's your endeavor into streaming going? Ooh, the beacon was a Geth trap. The fuck, that's sick. Oh shit. Well, mac and cheese now. I would eat mac and cheese for sure. If I become to be still full from lava pockets for dinner and a fuck ton of water. Don't like being all fucked up at work. Yeah, that's definitely fair. Oh yeah, Sonnet, do you have your volume on? Can you hear me right now? The code doesn't make the dev fix it upon running. It's not real code. I don't get buzzed much just on the review days or when just fucking bored, nothing new is happening. Makes the day go a bit faster. I have to play Shop Titans during too. Drinking a ton of water, that's good. Ooh, when you said I want to see Sonnet, I thought you said open something different. I was gonna say, I think I have to be on a different site for that kind of thing to happen. No, not interactable. That's a shame. Do. What you think I said? Cheers. Yes. That is me. I am Rox. You couldn't hear? Oh, that's fine. I didn't say anything. You're fine. You're good. I just saw a P, a couple S's, and a Y. Just thought maybe you're saying something different. To be fair, Prezi isn't a word. So I saw, you know, the nearest thing that is a word. If I don't get Wyra her own Nalgene for my car, she's gonna shrivel up and die. You just have to have the Wyra bottle at all times. I'm not always a pervert. Different kind of wrapped box. Whew. Y'all. Can't take you anywhere. Oh, did I just see a little sniper bolt? Who was that? Where are you? Oh, there you are. There we go. Get roasted. What about you guys? Also roasted. Oh, my nose is really itchy. Gosh. Oh, allergies, why you gotta suck so hard. Should have heard what Sonnet told me earlier. I can't even repeat it. What? What was said? I have no idea what you might be talking about. I think I had baby fever and wanted to steal Callie? Oh, right. Well, she said that you should make me be a sperm donor.
Enemies everywhere!
Oh, you know, she was just implying that, you know, she gets some of that good breeding stock. I don't know if she thought through the entire process of, you know, how that would go, but no, that's fine.
You must die!
Who here hasn't had their significant other offer to you know, stud them? I feel like that's a very, very common thing. You guys make my day. Miss being here frequently. Well, I am always here. You are welcome by anytime. Did I hit them? I think I did. Yeah, there we go. Wow, look at that. That's how you pop out from behind a wall. Gravity is just a suggestion.
Clear.
Breeding stock. Well, you know, it is what it is. Canada has those little non-needle syringes. Miss y'all and night y'all. Yeah, have an awesome rest of your night. Yeah, it's late. It's late, man. Get some sleep, Alex. I'll hopefully see you again soon. Damn, we're just cleaning up in here. Can't open any of those lockers for some reason. Can't open any of those lockers. One metagel. Oh, this place is a real letdown. Yeah, sleep well. Sleep well, stay hydrated. We opened a bottle of wine earlier. I wonder if Sonnet is drinking it all on me. Quite a nice one. Hey. Open a crate, open a crate, open a crate right there. Drinking wine on you? Yeah, you know. Who doesn't drink wine by doing body shots? I think body shots of wine are very normal. Anomaly identified. You've discovered the corpse of Captain Willem of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small data pad. Oh. Okay, I gotta go to the Citadel Tower now. And then meet with this Mafia boss. Night, send Sonnet and Callie my regards. I will do, absolutely. Yeah, sleep well. Have an awesome night. I need to come hang on cam. It is D&D night right now for her. So her and Flying Turtles and a few other mums are all doing their Mums Night Dungeon et Dragon campaign. Mind of those non-needle shots that just shotgun the meds into you? Shots that shotgun meds into you. I don't think I'm familiar with this concept. Huh. Oh hey, I gained another level. Sick. Armor. Electronics. Row. Just had your first workout in years. Nice, dude. You wet noodling it? Think your arms are gonna fall off? You missed both of the Sonnet shenanigans? Soft lurkin'. I like my lurks to be hard, thank you. Shoots micropellets through your skin and they have medicine on them? Jesus. What a violent way to help someone. Ooh, some plutonium. And then nothing on that planet. Alright. This is our quest planet. Let's do it. Oh, but first, we got the old Stream Raiders action going. Let's head off to battle! Hypo spray. Although I might like that over a needle. Having medicine shot into your body sounds a little, I don't know. Is hypo spray Star Trek? Can't recall. Like hypo spray and pray. Armored dudes. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is, although technically a ranged unit isn't as good against an armored one, I'm gonna drop this dude. All right. Look. Yeah, Sonnet, you know, is trying to stud me out. You know how it is. Classic Sonnet. Just chilling on the phone. How was your workout? What did you do? What did your workout? What was it comprised of? I've never worked out, so I don't know what working out is really. I don't like. I wouldn't know how to get into it. And at this point, I feel like I kind of need to start maybe getting into working out because I'm in the worst shape of my life. But I historically worked very physical jobs and sort of been paid to work out, so it kind of seemed crazy to spend time lifting more stuff. But at this point, I feel like maybe that's something that I should be looking into. Our cute rocks babies. She doesn't have to carry them. She is very, very into having another one. She, I think, wants another one more than anything else. So that's a tough one. Because I am the stay-at-home parent. And I am finding one truly a challenge. A lot of days. Like, I don't know what to do about that. Offer the nearest baby maker shit on hand. Check your condoms. Well, I'm fortunate that she's not a dishonest or sneaky individual. And also, we don't use protection. So, I don't have to worry about that. Babies are an addiction. I know, you just start huffing them and that's that, you know? You just need to keep getting your fix. Well then, I mean, I'm not the one who brought up condoms. Just saying, it's not a concern for us. Although when we did decide to try for a child, we succeeded literally the first time that we tried. So we have been playing with fire for like a decade, but you know, whatever. What's life without a little excitement, right? On the rocket 69. 69. New baby smell. Folks can't get enough of that new baby smell. Rocket 69, Rocket 69. Yeah, I think we're both pretty fertile. Both pretty capable of producing offspring. Yeah, virile, fertile, flirtile, Vermeer. Never tried that air freshener before. Pardon me, gosh. Cough will not go away. Alright, so now there's just this last mafia to deal with. We dealt with the competition, and
Hello
now...
again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former
Vertile?
partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I killed them because they deserved it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested.
She's just gonna disband her fucking mafia.
Going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre.
When a character is supposed to be cut off by another character, but there's like
Men become
3
nervous
pregnant
in the
seconds
presence
of
law
pause.
Enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
I don't ever want to see you again. If I do... Don't worry, you won't. Very natural dialogue. I wonder if there's anything to loot in here. Go looking for some crates tucked away behind things. No, nothing. Oh, hey, upgrade kit. I'll take it. Fucking upgrades are love, upgrades are life. Medical kit. Oh, that door doesn't go anywhere. Boo. Gotta knock those seconds up. Hey, it's the game devs that made those seconds pregnant. A very pregnant pause. What the fuck helmets are these? What are they? Are those, like Quarians? What race? What alien race are those? People. I can't tell. I can't talk to them either. Weird. There we go. Alright, that's that place. Oh, they're Solarians? Right, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, they've got the gray alien build. Can't talk to her again either. Wild. Doo doop 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 doo doop doop ba doo ba doo. That's so crazy. Eventually you get so persuasive that you can just like talk to a fucking the leader of a major gang and like talk them out of like having their gang exist. Kind of insane. A true diplomancer. I feel like with Mass Effect, when you choose a charm or intimidate option, the thing that your character says is not very persuasive. It's really just the attribute that makes it persuasive. Whereas I do feel like with some other RPGs, they're a little bit better at making it seem like, okay, that's at least like a compelling, convincing case, you know? But Mass Effect didn't excel at that particular aspect. They crushed it at everything else, but when it comes to like the minutia of the dialogue, I feel like that's one of the weaker points of this game. The other one making one of my Mima's recipes is for just like salt, disregard. He would put salt on her salt. Oh god. Bard at heart. Gotta have that bardic knowledge. For me, the draw to a bard isn't their access to spells that charm people. It's more their bardic knowledge. Their insane knowledge of lore and history is one of my favorite parts of bards. That and their ability to cast spells of other schools as well. Just, they're so knowledgeable that they're like, they can literally learn magic that other people have access to. I really dig it. Tactical armor. Electronics. Bro. Legit, I should put salt in ice cream. Bardic knowledge about a fuck dragons. Spell of fuck dragons. Barbarian in combat, bard in the bedroom. I mean, you gotta have strengths. You gotta know your strengths, you know? So I found the valuable mineral. No, I found the privateers. So return to Citadel Tower. Okay. Okay, stuff. Actually, let me try this. Let me take one more shot at this final mission for Pinnacle Station here. We have to scroll back to get a screenshot of something from the Twitch chat log. Keep in mind, we also have a chat log in the Discord, so you can, you don't even have to scroll. You can, like, go to the chat log channel and Control F and look for, like, specific words and everything. I do that quite often. Unfortunately, I guess that's gonna die soon because of the changes from Twitch's end. Makes me sad. That's what you did. Nice. So handy. I love it. So this DLC, Pinnacle Station, is like a combat simulator, and I've got first. Oh wait, do I have first in everything? I thought there was one thing I didn't. Oh yes, yeah, the secret mission where you have to like hold down a point for 5 minutes without dying, which has been very challenging. So I'm gonna take another shot at it. Jesus, 500% heat generation, 500% weapon force. Weapon stability. Dude, I really want just some sort of mod that has increased heat absorption, and it doesn't seem to exist. Like, I have this heat sink, it's level 3. I've got like level 9 mods now, but like... God damn. Do.
Hey, how's it going, Wendy? How are you this evening? Oh, thank you so much, Hooligan, for the little cameo appearance. Always nice to be here. Here we go. Energized plating. Let's get some real good defensive abilities here. Upgrade my stuff as much as possible. And then we're gonna go, take one more shot at this little combat simulator. We have to survive 5 minutes while being absolutely swarmed by enemies. Wah! Doing great, thanks. Feeling cursed by the hour change. Yeah, it is a very cursed moment. You missed a little one. It was, my daughter's 3rd birthday. So, she spent some time on stream, playing video games for the very first time ever.
Let's try a new simulation.
A fun time.
I'm here. Which combat mode?
Played a little Legend of Zelda, a little Kirby.
Or hunt?
I understand Ahern set up a special
Happy belated birthday. Yeah.
For the record, I'm against
Appreciate
turning
that.
the safeties off.
She's in bed now.
Fine.
What about
And my birthday's in a week,
I'll be making
so I
repairs for
plan
weeks.
to do something special
This
for
should
that
be good.
probably.
I don't say this very
Also,
often, but
Sonnet's
good luck.
birthday is on Tuesday, so let's figure out something fun to do for that too. I should probably plan these things ahead of time, but it's very, very hard to get sort of A, the spare time, and B, the
Ouch! Watch yourself.
oh Jesus, like ideas. Ideas are hard.
Bring it on.
There we go.
The fun's just
Easy every time.
starting.
Oof. So this mission that I just kept on fucking trying before is one in which I need to survive 5 minutes while being absolutely fucking just stormed by these enemies. Oh my god, he's too close for me to hit. Water and water and water, water. Okay. Sake in this case. Wait, after being sick for, like a big old chunk of time. A couple weeks, really. I am... Oh, Lord, that hurts so much. Oh, Jesus. I haven't really had anything to drink in quite a while. This is rough. Jesus. Or you were sick for so long? Yeah, the old COVID really took it out of me, for sure. Hold up, you're on Vermeer? Yes, I am there. It's nice to have a little sake. I am quite enjoying it. Oh, that's right, there's a thing. You get COVID, so COVID. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. So my wife works in customer service, so she unfortunately ended up getting it from a colleague. Dude, the fucking enemies are so relentless. I can't shoot them. They're too close. Like, they're literally too close for me to hit. I forgot that I can close these doors. What kind of sake are you having? I am having Hakutsuru draft sake. Nice little chilled sake that is just like very, very easy drinking. It is one of my favorites. It was a channel point redeem, but you don't have to twist my arm. Like, it's absolutely insane. They just keep running right into people's faces.
Good work, Shepard.
Whew. Is teeny bottle, so is still classy. Something like that. Sniper probably not best for this. Maybe. It's such high damage, and it does more the closer you are. It's like a shotgun when you're up close. But I've never, like, seen them get so near. So, like...
Bring it on.
There we go. I think I've actually found a pretty good little corner to, like, hide out in. Oh, that really makes it a lot harder. Thank you. Thanks, Vira. I can't wait to have to restart this. God damn it.
Ouch. Watch yourself.
Don't stand so close to me. You guys, seriously, I don't want to have to do this again. How many times do you want to watch me do the same thing? Really?
You're gonna feel that one tomorrow.
I'm hit.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Sorry, Shepard, but there's no award for most times shot.
Well, you guys are lucky. You're gonna get to see me do it again. fucking dick. Whew. Only did the scroll. Only making my life hard. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just do this forever. This will be the only thing I do for the next few streams. This is it.
That's it, Shepard.
Oh my gosh.
That's it, Shepard. Give him hell.
These, like, anti-aircraft guns or whatever are really effective.
Watch yourself. All pain, no gain.
Close that bulkhead. Oh no, I should have used Unity before I used my med kit.
Good work, Shepard.
Oh lord. Oh, it's like a reduction to damage, but not, it doesn't eliminate the damage. Dude, 20 more seconds is all I need. Oh no.
You're gonna feel that one tomorrow.
Oh,
Ouch. Watch yourself.
fucking penises.
That looked like it.
Oh. The tiled cam is fun. I would have moved around a bit more for it, but I'm slightly extremely distracted. Oh my god. Okay, we did it. Totally out of med kits, everything on cooldown, all my allies dead. We survived the 5 minutes. Whew.
I never thought I'd see the day. Good work, Shepard. Really good work.
It was a great challenge. Thanks for setting it up.
Makes me wish we had you during the first contact war. Could have saved a lot of human lives.
Oh my
And
gosh.
since I'm a man of my word, my retirement home is yours.
Alright, he gives you a retirement home?
Now that I've seen you beat that scenario, I almost feel like I could retire.
Are you serious?
Such a weird reward. Like,
Hell no.
this doesn't seem like the
The
kind
day I
of
retire is
game
the
where
day
you
I
get like a
die.
house, you know?
Enjoy that place, Shepard. You earned it.
Are there any more special scenarios?
Nothing new yet, but feel
GG,
free to
thank
come
you.
back and
Thank
run
you.
through
And I
the old
appreciate
ones.
your
It's
assistance.
a good way to keep
You and
yourself
Hungry.
sharp, and the recruits will get a kick out of
Flipping
watching the
and
famous
scrolling
Commander
and-
Shepard run through the tests.
Wait,
Are
what
there
did you
any
say?
more special
Nothing
scenarios?
new yet, but it's a good way to keep yourself sharp, and the recruits will get a kick out of watching the famous Commander
see.
Shepard run through
Watching.
the tests.
It's been a pleasure working
I
with
thought
you,
he like
Admiral.
put me into one of them or something
Likewise.
for a second.
Call me Ahern. You've earned that too.
Travel to the Phoenix system. Your new home is located. Oh, so I have a fucking house now? That's so weird. That's so like out of place. What do people have to say about my victory?
I can't believe you've beaten us all, Shepard.
You can't believe it.
Thanks for your help, Shepard. I sure didn't want to spend my time on Pinnacle Station behind bars.
Time to visit the home? Yeah, totally.
Congratulations, Commander. It's been an honor competing with you.
I imagine wealth beyond our wildest
You need
dreams
something
awaits
else?
us.
I'll go check it out.
Carry on.
Song requests are on, by the way, for all those folks who might have any music they feel like listening to. Now I only want you gone. Alright. Good choice. Classic. Oh, Shepard's apartment's in this system. An atmosphere similar to Earth's made Intaisei an early candidate for human colonization. However, prohibitively high temperatures and an arid climate have proven a hindrance to terraforming and agriculture. A few human cities were founded, but the majority of the human population remains scattered across the vast deserts, operating wind farms and geological research stations. Population of only 150,000. All right. Replenish grenades, replenish metagel. Hello? I got a PC. From Redacted. To the Admiral. Admiral, the convoy will be positioned in the Phoenix system for the next week or so. I've spoken with the captains regarding our arrangement. As usual, if you're willing to pay the delivery fee, we can get you a sample from our weapons shipments. If not, no problem. These remote colonies can use all the guns they can afford. Goodness knows the Alliance is taking its sweet time to offer any military support. Regards, Hood. Select a ship to contact. What? This one's for Wyra. Cherry bikini? Just fuck me. I don't get what these options are. I'm confused. Admiral, our convoy remains in the Phoenix system for the time being. Our offer still stands if you find yourself needing further armament. Does this, like, send reinforcements to somebody? I'm confused as to what I'm meant to be doing with that console. Whoa. You interact with the display and it gets like a TV from... That's not even a big TV. Gives you weapons for creds. Oh, so that's like the name of a weapon? The Mars House. Yeah, so this whole DLC isn't in the Legendary Edition, but the modders have put it in there. So these are like the names of weapons, I guess? I don't quite understand what they are. Savant Biotic Amp. Prodigy, okay, so they're all Biotic Amps. Of varying quality. Oh, I don't have Biotics, so I can't really see how good they are. Just a random weapons loot box. Oh. So I might be able to get like a really good sniper out of that? Alright, I'm gonna buff ranged attacks. So I really want my artillery to be able to take out some epic units. Because that's my quest. I'm supposed to take out epic units right now. I might get beaten to the punch, though. Yeah, you think? Okay. Random loot box. Dang. El loot box. This is one of the best rewards. And this is also an amazing reward, so we can go through both of these. And get a super loyalty chest. Holy shit. Wow, this whole map is incredibly rewarding for Stream Raiders battles. So if anyone here plays Stream Raiders, be sure to get in on this next few battles. Okay, healing is disabled on this one. Alright. So let's get some tanks, some melee units, some ranged. We're gonna have any supports, they should be flag bearers and not healers. Let's do it. So I could save scum some like good weapons, in theory. 24 Celsius in your room, you're overly warm. I like it warm like that. Like I don't mind 24 degrees. Whoa, hey, Colossus armor, is that good? Ooh, that's so much better than what I had before. Holy crap. That's so much better. God damn. Alright, so these, like, loot box things are potentially really good. So the most expensive tier is, like, level 10 items. I think the weapons are not as good as Spectre X. How do you get Spectre X? You just have to be a certain level? You like cooler to sleep? Ah, I like it warm. I like it warm all the time. Can't stand sleeping warm? I dig it. Nice, Shepard's apartment is now just like marked on my map. That's fucking awesome. I like that. Alright, so we had a quest we can complete by going back to the Citadel here. And so do I. Don't remember? That's all good. I think that's the beauty of the Rickroll, is it is incredibly recognizable. It starts off like there's not like a slow crescendo. It starts off just boo doo 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 doo. You know, it's such a perfect like troll, but then it's also like a great song. What can you do in Shepard's apartment? So it seems that what you're able to do is refill your grenades and your like health, your like first aid kits basically. And then you can pay for like weapon shipments, which are like just a random high level item. And that's basically it. And then there's just like a nice view. That's if you don't have Spectre X, it's worth rolling for new gear. The songs are a bit low.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Maybe you just gotta crank your volume up. What about anyone else? Is it kind of low for everyone? Why did Liara say strange when we arrived? Oh my god. My nose is so itchy. I apologize.
Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
I have to use the FFZ compressor to even hear him. Okay. I'll turn up the music for you. For so long. Not too shy to say it. Oh yeah, I got a biotic amp that was of a high level. Can you make use of that? So you use assault rifles first off. Ooh, that's a better assault rifle than you currently had equipped. And then mods. Incendiary round 6. Do we have incendiary 7? We do. And a combat scanner. Do we have a better combat scanner than 7? No. And stability, kinetic coil. Okay. Oh, sick. Okay. The Savant X is like the best biotic amp. Awesome. And you wear human armor, so why don't you wear my hand-me-downs? And you can throw on the highest damage protection and a medical exoskeleton. Perfect. And of course, the Krogan. Whoa, yeah, that's gonna up his power level quite a bit. If he's lucky, it'll even be over 9,000! Whoa, look at that DPS! It goes from 358 to 1,100? More than tripling his damage? That's insane. Why so high? Really low accuracy, though. Jesus. song is not quite what I expected. Damage and stability. I could use some accuracy. Improved sighting looks pretty shitty. Makes getting through the DLC at least okay for gear. Yeah, totally. Of course, the most challenging thing I've ever had to do was the DLC, so, like, kind of too little too late there, but... Nobody expects cherry bikini. I wasn't. I just googled the lyrics. Yeah, it's very NSFW. Oops. I didn't mean to draw a weapon on you, dude.
Show me what you...
See, I thought maybe those like goods deliveries, the deliveries of gear that it just allowed me to have in the apartment. I was assuming that maybe what that was going to do was send gear to the shops. That's what I thought was going on. This assault rifle is really good. Oh, I thought it was really good. I mean, yeah, it's really high burst DPS. I don't know. It's like half the sustained damage, though. That's fine, whatever. I don't know. I don't really know what's best. I don't know the difference between burst and sustained DPS, honestly. I don't know what those things mean. The Spectre Armor X is bad. It has lower damage protection, lower shields, and lower tech biotic than my current armor. I have the Colossus X right now, so every single attribute is worse than what I'm currently wearing. So that's not something worth getting at all. That armor that I got out of the loot box is far better. If you want to call it a loot box, I don't know. I don't really know what to call it. Return to the Citadel Tower. It's a loot box, more or less. It's a random piece of gear for money.
News? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right?
Who's they?
Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
You do you, my dude. Got some Paragon points. They need to find the artifacts, the writings, the medallions, the heavy metals. I wonder if the fan is back. He's in the Ward's Market, which I believe from the rapid transit is bottom left, then bottom right. Yeah. Humans just look so weird. Some of them. Oh, you mean in the game? That too. Hey, the fan's back.
Commander,
I've been waiting for... I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
I got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great! This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if...
the humans in the game. Yeah, they look weird too.
Another Spectre?
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of. I want to be with you, fighting the good fight like you did on Elysium during the Skillian Blitz.
I believe you, Conrad, but there's another fight that needs you.
What? I don't understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help.
So condescending.
I'll go home.
You have a really important job, okay? You have to watch the water boil for me. Alright, time for some main missions. Whoa, Normandy is a fast travel location. I forgot about that. Right. If there isn't a special interaction, that's one of the mods.
Logged. The commanding officer.
You can fast travel aboard
XO Presley stands relieved.
the Normandy. Oh my gosh, pardon me. Does anyone happen to know whether for the main missions, is there any story benefit to bringing a specific party member? Like, is there any sort of extra thing that you learn, or this kind of unique, interesting dialogue by going to, say, Novaria with a certain person? Sometimes yes. Do you happen to know whether Novaria has anything like that? I mean, it is something I could look up. It's just tough to do whilst streaming, and also after this bottle of sake. Unique dialogue on Novaria. Rex has a lot to say on Novaria, and I think Liara has a plot crap going on. Well, that couldn't work out better, because you know who my favorite characters are to bring. Oh my god, that's insane. So there is apparently a link that is literally squad mate matchups for maximum dialogue immersion. That's crazy. So it is incredibly spoiler heavy though. God damn. What a cool like page though for someone to have like curated that list. It's very cool. What's new and exciting with you, Hooligan? Are you sipping on anything this evening yet?
Approach
oh
control.
yeah,
This is the SSV
main mission has
requesting
cutscenes as I
vector into
approach.
berth.
Nice. Oh, story? I missed this.
Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Be impounded. Joke's on you, there's a nuclear warhead aboard. Impound it all you like, you're still gonna die. Alright, well, Liara and Rex. The two bays. My absolute favorite
The
companions.
commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
XO Presley. Isn't that a brandy designation? Does rum use XO as well?
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
So why draw your gun, Shepard?
Crying to me when they slice your gut open.
Captain Matsuo, stand
I
down.
love how Liara doesn't draw a weapon.
We confirmed their identity.
She's just like,
Spectres are authorized to carry
she's got the
weapons here,
X-Men
Captain.
stance going on.
You may
She's
proceed,
ready.
Spectre.
Just
I hope
leaning
the rest
in.
of your visit will be less confrontational.
Very,
Parasite-san will meet you upstairs.
very Scarlet Witch. Or like Jean Grey.
Get out of here. I am sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Parasini-san?
Weapons detectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini.
Don't mind the
Assistant to
alarms.
Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I
It's
appreciate
all
your
good.
help.
I'm a new Spectre. I'm new to this, you know?
You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The
I already
executive
asked about the
board
security.
does everything in its power. Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer.
I turned it down a
to see
tiny
the
bit
case through.
because it was getting
Has
hard to hear the
anyone
game.
unusual passed through here recently?
But let me know if it is
An
still too
Asari
quiet to hear the
matriarch
song.
passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
That's your
Can I
mama.
speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge.
Let's find out. Yeah, some songs are just quiet,
Could
unfortunately.
you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask
I feel like
Administrator
YouTube should have a
Arnold
built-in
to leave this port.
that white equalizer.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is
You there?
I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, we don't. I trust you, Leo.
Whew, this sake is just
Thank you, Shepard.
real
That
effervescent.
means a great deal to me.
Bubbles in my brain.
The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better.
You want to talk? No. All the little objects sitting here and there, I like those are generally used as lootable in containers, so I keep expecting to like be able to loot, but
The galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety
No such luck.
and to protect the privacy
Oh,
of others,
that's a shame.
you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns,
I have a feeling Callista would really like this bottle. It's got a nice wide mouth which lets you talk into it. I think she would find this very fun.
The managers warned us about you.
psh, I'll manage your face if you don't settle down.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
I love these things. This one, I like that
fast here.
way of communicating.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
Smuggling for a merchant seems like it would be
inaccurate.
lucrative and useful. Because that's more stock.
If I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
Wow, what a whole lot of no info. Oh, cool, a fucking charm option.
Without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable.
You know what not unreasonable also means?
The customer is the
reasonable.
Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Hook me up, bruh.
Of course. This one apologizes
for standard items. Ooh, some unique shit. Boop, boop. And as usual, the sniper I don't think is necessarily better than what I'm currently rocking. Everything else is really low tier.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm down for a quest. I don't want to say no, even if it is a renegade
this
option.
One humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will
BRB
be
sounds
delivered
good.
to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Ananias. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
I'm gonna wait to buy more products from this thing until I do its quest, because I imagine it's gonna give me lower prices. So it would be silly to buy a bunch of gear and then get the lower prices after.
Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
What's over here? Oh, nothing really. But guys, mind if I go in? Oh, thank you. Hi there.
How can I help you?
Oh, I see, I briefly saw a name flash above. If you tell me he's not in, I swear to God.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research
BRB
complexes
sounds
built
good,
into the
Wyra.
mountains.
We'll
Each
see you
is
shortly.
A self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
So there are 4 companies that are allowed to develop AI? It's crazy. I thought AI was totally illegal and taboo.
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Okay, so I can just go back to the Normandy to get this package? Why don't I deliver this first before I go talking to anybody? Foos? Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum. Hey, what's new, Hooligan, man? What's happening? How are you? Nice to see a, Monsieur Grandi. Synthetic Insights temporarily closed. Lily Hirax?
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my Eco's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Annaleus. And the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Laura Keene was on the take. Annaleus shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Annaleus or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
Dang.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Worth a try.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave this station.
So,
if you want to
no
enter
matter
the
my
garage,
charm, I
you
guess I
need
can't quite
authorization for Mr. Annaleus.
get through here.
No exceptions. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'll go talk to the big boss. Anything else on this planet? Can't go through there. Is everything just kind of cut off till I talk to whoever's in charge, maybe? I suspect that's what's going on.
The managers warned us about you, Spectre.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Management has told everyone not to interact with me, eh? I don't know where this elevator goes to, so let me go get this package first before I go riding more elevators. Bunch of unnecessary load times. Yo, ADH 420, how are you, my friend? What is new and exciting? Good, excellent. So you've done a couple jamming streams. Here we got this little Stream Raiders minigame going on if anyone wants to rock it. 90 hours of Elden Ring so long. Goddamn, that's a lot. I've so far managed to stay away from all gameplay, trailers, spoilers, etc., etc. So I'm looking forward to eventually playing Elden Ring, you know, with like fresh eyes. What you waiting for? I'm waiting until I finish the Mass Effect trilogy. So, when it was first released, I was playing through The Outer Worlds, which was actually loaned to me by a friend, so I wanted to be able to finish that to get it back to him. And then I was also gifted the game, the one I'm playing right now. Apparently I'm having a stroke. Mass Effect, the Mass Effect trilogy. So that sort of takes precedence, you know, because obviously if someone's gonna gift me a fucking game, that's gonna be the next thing that I do. Yeah, so I'm just once I finish this, I think Elden Ring will probably be the next thing I play, presumably. 90 hours, that's how long it took me to beat it? Nice. Spoilers, the main character dies a lot. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I hear it's pretty challenging. You know, I mean, I've played all the Souls games so far. I think the most challenging thing I've done in any Souls game was fight the final boss of Sekiro. I think that's the most challenging fight I've done in any game before, that I can think of offhand, at least. So, looking forward to that. Hang on, can I rat this guy out instead of doing a delivery for him? Let me save first. Mass Effect Legendary is on this month's Humble Bundle, so I picked it up for 12 bucks. Yeah, totally. Yeah, this Humble Bundle is great. Yeah, I've got the Game Deals channel in my Discord, so I posted about that one at the start of the month because I was impressed at that deal. A real good one. Yeah, but you did not get the swag he offers? Who offers? What do you... Sorry, what, What?
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
That's what she said.
I want to know where this package is
Yeah,
going.
tell me who's getting this. Oh yeah, right, he already told me about that.
Does the other have the package?
Nut.
Welcome back, Wyra. Phew, the sake that you redeemed for the evening has gotten me
The
quite,
Spectre has
quite
done a
tipsy.
great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you.
I picked
This
it,
one
Police
promised
Stories and the
compensation
Nickelodeon
for
fighting
services
game for
rendered.
myself. Oh, you
It
picked up
humbly suggests
Police
that a
Stories and the
sum of
Nickelodeon fighting game for yourself and gave the rest of the
250
bundle
credits would
away
be
to
most
your friends because none of the games are for me?
Would
Really? So you
any
didn't...
chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit.
Have you already played the Mass Effect games?
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's thoughtful of
You
you.
picked Legendary Edition 2, it being the Legendary Edition here. Oh,
This
right,
one
I
is
picked
glad
it,
to
Police
have
Stories.
come to
Okay,
an
sorry, I
agreement.
thought that was like a typo or something. I know, I wasn't sure.
Show me what you're
like the
selling.
context or
Of
whatever.
course.
Do you have good upgrades? That would be useful. Stability is like not bad. I just want like accuracy, just straight up. But that doesn't seem to be an option.
How may this one assist?
Show me what you're selling.
Maybe the
Of
non-human
course.
armors. Maybe there's something... Hey, some Krogan armor. There we go. Compare. What's the Krogan currently rocking? He's got 30... Oh, this is better in every way. This is just some great armor. Alright, I'll buy that. Whoops, didn't mean to draw my weapon. Don't take any offense. There we go. Boom! Straight up upgrade. Oh, and it's got a second slot too? My goodness. My man! Maybe shields? Maybe, I don't know, cooldown reduction might be worth having? I don't know what this is a cooldown of. Is this a cooldown before the shields come back on, or is this a cooldown for all sort of abilities and powers? I honestly don't know. So I'll just put shields on for now, I guess. Till I know what I'm equipping. Important managers have passes too. Interesting. I already played the games too. Only thing I dislike is the keys for Origin and not for Steam. Yeah, I mean, I think... Wasn't it always on Origin? Or is it just the Legendary Edition that's on Origin and the originals are Steam? I honestly don't know.
How can I help you?
It's like... a little bit annoying. Legendary Edition's on Steam too. Right, Legendary Edition is on Steam, but when you launch it through Steam, it launches Origin. That's what I mean. So like, I don't know if the originals did that as well, but Origin is inextricably tied to Mass Effect no matter what. I guess the downside is that if you don't have the Steam version, then you don't get Steam achievements, but the benefit is that you don't have to have Steam and Origin both open, so that's something.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains.
And upsides and downsides to each.
Facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I hear there was an accident on Peak 15.
We're aware of the rumors. At the moment, contact with the facility is down due to weather. All employees should review their non-disclosure agreements and avoid irresponsible free talk.
What kind of weather cuts modern communications?
A blizzard is sweeping the Scotty Mountains right now. Between the cloud cover and heavy snow, the satellite uplinks are cut.
What corporations work on Peak 15?
Binary Helix has leased the entire complex.
So, everyone shut up and keep your heads down?
Loose lips sink third quarter profits. You have a more blunt way of speaking than is common here, Commander.
Tell me about the company.
I'd rather have all my games in one place, even if I have to launch another thing to launch it. First thing I open when I put my PC is Steam. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to have it on Steam. It's kind of, you know, kind of nice getting the, oh, I've already chatted with you. Right. Hang on. I need to talk to this guy. I'm allowed to go and talk to the boss now. Here we go. This is the guy that actually knows what's up. Yeah, I also, well, I actually don't boot it through Steam because I've modded it. I boot it through the mod
excuse
manager.
Me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
Rubes?
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
You
Believe
bitch.
me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board.
Jesus.
Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't
You got the
everything?
galaxy. You might have heard of
I will not allow
it.
you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren, one of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Is there some problem on Peak 15?
This place is a real
The
intergalactic
area of severe
Switzerland.
weather has cut off contact. Things will return to normal in a few days.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
You let Asari who can kill you with their brains run around, but give us flack about guns?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Scotty Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on
Executor.
business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15.
I've only heard of the
required
executor of a will. I've never heard of like a
Regardless, there is a blizzard
of that
in the
role
Surface access, you say?
outside of.
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Shepard, I am sure that there are other people here who could help
Hmm.
us.
Back to my other question.
I've never heard of that role outside
Every minute
of
my time you waste costs the
representing
company
someone
12
deceased.
credits. I will keep a running tally.
12 credits for every minute. Imagine. I guess this game came out like a decade ago. That's so like. I think every minute your average like fucking CEO now is making like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars.
Why is synthetic insights
Well, not
closed?
average CEO for any company, but your average like, you know, billionaire, like your average incredibly important individual or whatever.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Boy, what an unhelpful dickhole.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past to leave Hanshan.
What's that
You've
mean?
never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Tell me more, tell me
talk to
more.
Laura
Who
Keene.
is this guy you say?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past to leave Hanshan. Keene spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up
Not at all,
All right.
Spectre. This is my job, after all.
The bar. Let us go to the hotel bar. Or the hotel. Boy, micromanaging the amount of fucking stamina you have. Such a ridiculous mechanic. Where the back of the Liara's head is a little bit weird. It looks like it's made out of more tentacles, maybe?
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Who are you?
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need
You need
you to
unlimited non-combat stamina? Yeah. So I was looking at that. I don't believe that that's a mod. I think that one of the mods
Everyone
is
here
just
knows who
unlimited
you are,
stamina.
Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job.
But I didn't install
are
it
a
because
known
I
quantity,
felt like,
or
oh,
so
I don't
Vargas
want
will
to...
think. He will assume you are here to investigate.
You know,
his
I feel like
company's
maybe
dirty
that's
laundry.
a little bit too
That
much
will
like
distract him
cheating.
from
I didn't
your
realize that the stamina was what it
real
was.
intentions.
Otherwise, I would have
I don't know
totally
anything
installed
about
that
Binary
one.
Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent
You're made
the
out of
Arnhem Valley
tentacles?
City
How did
Council on
you...
Pessia.
I mean,
Our
no, I'm
town
not.
is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is
Prove
your
it.
city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. I want to
Yeah.
assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights.
Yeah, I
You
can
will
relate.
present
I've gone
yourself
commando a
as
lot too.
buyer.
I
On
get it.
behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance, discuss their military enhancement programs.
Military
Your real
enhancement?
objective will be to distract
Is that a
him.
euphemism?
I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
No, I don't suppose they're clean either.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device.
I would have
You
kept
will
choosing
know it is
Paragon
done
options,
when
but I
it
felt like maybe I would miss out on
assembled
this
a dossier on Vargas. If
mission.
you would like, I could
I don't
brief
want
you on
to
his
like
behavior
say,
patterns.
Tell me what you know about
you know,
Vargas.
He is
just no
impatient with
when
those who
I'm
waste his time.
saying like, well, this seems
I tried
morally
to get her
gray.
distracted and off topic.
You
He
choose that
concluded
option,
I
and
was
then
not
she's like,
interested in
no,
his company's
it's morally
services.
gray, and therefore this ends the quest. It's like, oh.
I noticed he has.
Well,
a
I'll just choose the
when a
more
topic makes him
renegade option.
nervous or uncomfortable,
We want to make some progress in Elden Ring, but it's so hard to kill stuff.
If you see that, press
I don't
him on
know.
the subject.
I literally have
distract
never
him
seen the game and know nothing about it, so I cannot
I'll go see him now.
possibly tell you what. Like, I can't give you any advice. I have no idea what to recommend. Ooh, there's some stairs over here.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Damn, looks like I gotta get myself a corporate account.
Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Novaria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Did you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights.
Who are you?
Beat it.
Fair, fair. Synthetic Insights security disabled. Huh. Was that part of a mission?
I said beat it. Go find something else to do, stupid mammal. If you don't stop poking me, I'll throw you off that balcony.
I like that he's got...
Beat it.
He's got like 4 different lines of dialogue. That's cool. Oh, that's not where I go. What the fuck? Where are the stairs I came up? Oh, here we go. Might just be underleveled for the area. That could always be.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
Pardon me.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Do I rat out the Asari? Oh, I don't know what to do. Mass Effect Vargas. I'm gonna look up whether I should do this mission. Like, I wanna Paragon routes. Agree to help, but tell Vargas she asked you to do so. Okay, all right. So that's the good way to do it. Oh, you get way more Paragon points if you just don't if you refuse to do it. Interesting. All right. Well, I guess yeah, that's fine.
Actually, I wanted to warn you. An agent of the Aramali Council hired me to break into your network. She gave me this.
Oh, the cracking.
Never entered an issue when things became too hard to kill unless you entered an overleveled area.
Now that we know what to look for, our IT people can have a little fun with the Asari. We'll isolate their viruses and feed them false data. If you'll excuse me.
That also seems like a dick move. Is that really... Alright, well, whatever.
Any results?
I told Vargas what you put me up to.
I see. May I ask why?
You were breaking the law, by spying and by bribing me. He'll be on guard against you now. That's worse than a slap on the wrist fine, isn't it?
You have a unique perspective. Devious, one might say.
I am a deviant.
I believe I should get off-world now, quickly. Good day, Spectre.
Get wrecked! Give me that sweet, sweet experience.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Anales closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Ananias would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Where does fly in the lotion comes from? No, fly in the ointment is what it is. Still a weird saying.
May be necessary.
I don't quite understand it.
Members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help you. There's still the law around here.
True enough, though I hasten to point out that Ms. Matsuo disapproves of outside contracting. If you change your mind, I will remain here. I see no other options at present.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't...
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Damn, management told a lot of people not to talk to me. What is this weird little area? What is the point of that? I mean, I guess that's it, right? Talk to Lorik. He wants your help recovering some data. I guess I don't have a plan.
Back
or a
again.
choice, rather.
What can this old Turian do for you today?
I need to get up to peak 15.
Indeed.
Peak
that
15.
Might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
Are you referring to the blizzard?
Of course. What else would I be referring to?
I heard there was an accident.
There have been unseemly rumors circulating along the lines of ancient evil and plague from distant suns. Amusing, no? Someone watches too many bad horror vids.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Hey, welcome back,
Yes,
Wyra.
She caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch
Broccoli
arrives
cheese
with a
soup.
guard
Oh, that
detail
sounds
of
nice.
commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond a
Talking
sorry
about
space.
Liara's
To see such an
mom.
esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
I feel so called out.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
He is, even if it's canned.
I
Yeah,
don't
canned
know
soup
if
is
they were
fine.
disarmed. Of course,
That's
one
fine.
can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension,
I mean,
Benezia,
fresh is nice too.
is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
Do you know why Benezia is
Yeah,
here?
homemade is the best
She claimed to be Saren's
statist.
assistant here to get
But
a
honestly,
certain
soup is so
project
low on my
back
tier
on
list that I don't
track.
really care.
I suspect she meant peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions.
I've been thinking over your difficulties.
Indeed.
So if I help you, you'll help me.
Yes. You need to get into the garage. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
He's paying them under the table. Miss
He's
Matsuo
paying them
is-
under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here, the evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption
Encryption
to
key.
access it.
Okay.
Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute.
All right, this all seems pretty
Oh,
straightforward.
and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Take the elevator on the lower plaza level to synthetic ends. Oh, okay, synthetic end sites. That's this way.
The weather outside looks dreadful. Thank the goddess.
The weather outside is dreadful. Thank the goddess that we're in here. Soup, yummy soup. I'm not wild about soup. It's truly very low on my list. I'm okay with soup if I have, like, a ton of bread to dip into it. Like, bread and butter, or grilled cheese sandwiches, or just, like, actual, like, calories. Then I'm happy to eat soup. But I don't know. Soup is a liquid. It's a dip. I never have soup, and I'm like, oof, I'm so full. I could never eat another bite. I have like 3 bowls of soup, and I'm like, I have to pee because I've had so much liquid, and now I also need to eat a meal, you know? Like, it just doesn't do it for me. Thick, creamy soup.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Just like bread, then. I like carbs and calories.
He's under investigation.
You never have enough liquid. I mean, like, it's helpful to have liquid just in general, but...
Shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analeus has a Varen up his ass about this guy.
A Varen up his
this?
ass?
You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Can't see anything. Here we go. Get wrecked. Wrecked him. I nearly killed him. Hydrate. Right. If it's stew, I love it. If it's soup, I need a sandwich to dip in it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you gotta, like, yeah, stew is a different thing. A thick, really heavy, hearty, full of chunks of, like, you know, meat and veggies, that's different. Oh, hydrate. I'm drinking so much fucking water since moving here. Soup, glorious soup. I love dipping bread or sandwiches in soup. Bacon pea soup. Yeah, I've never eaten bacon. So I can't speak to that one. And peas are pretty low on my tier list, but I can see that being a little heartier. A chowder is also hearty. I like a nice clam chowder. Love dipping bread or sandwich in soup. I don't have to. Drank like 3 glasses of water at my place the other night. Just not used to the how dry it is. You download the evidence. Sick! It's mine now. I'm still parched too? That's crazy. Take my Bubba thermos? What's a Bubba thermos?
Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
Oh.
Analeus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Bubba is a brand?
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Oof. The big, clear, double-walled thermos. 32 ounce. Could be for hot or cold liquids. Oh, that's helpful. Ooh, get roasted. Damn, just killing all the security teams here. I mean... They didn't really offer us an alternative. Maybe there was an alternative. I just didn't talk to enough people, but... I want some cheddar brock soup. Very floppy silicone straw.
So what can I do for you today?
What can I do for you? What's happening? What's going on?
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
At least I really like French onion chicken, and chicken soup has stuff in.
Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
I'm intrigued. Here, let's fire off a Stream Raiders battle. Here we go. Yeah, I've never had chicken soup. I've never had chicken, so never tried the soup made out of it, certainly. Soup that doesn't have much chunky stuff, and I like dipping stuff with it. Yeah, totally. I think that's like a necessity, personally. Having something to dip. French onion also has stuff in, with the whole slice of toasted bread covered in cheese floating on top. Going to bed soonish, don't want to get over full. For French onion soup, I have, just not chicken. I think I've had French onion at least. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can envision the taste. See it in my brain. Bloop. Oh shit! Let's get this gold chest. So if anybody wants to spend some channel points, they better spend them quick. On the... oh, place rogues. Okay, they better spend them quick on getting that gold. 200 gold. Buffing, place rogues. Holy crap. Okay. So yeah, this is a big old gold battle here. There we go. Been addicted to Alfredo sauce for like 25 years. Not big on soup, then again I'm okay with just drinking Alfredo sauce. So ridiculous. Broccoli cheese soup feels / tastes like, only more flavor. Pan's not going to let you sleep tonight? Oh. That sucks. I can relate. I mean, who hasn't been so horny that they've just, you know, been screaming all day and all night?
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
Poor thing. There is something a little bit phallic about this sculpture. Just slightly. Not excessively, but you know. So, I am going to call it a night. And Task Agent is streaming. So I would super appreciate it if y'all would join me on a raid to Task Agent's channel. I have a couple raid messages, one with my sub emotes for those who are subscribers, one without sub emotes for those who happen to not have a sub to my channel. And yeah, feel free to use your own emotes of people that you know or love. And I will see you all on... pardon me, on Tuesday, which is Sonnet's birthday. So I'm either going to stream with Sonnet or I won't be streaming. So I'm not sure whether I'll see you all on Tuesday. We'll figure that out tonight. I will let you all know on my Discord what the plan is for Modern Sonnet's birthday. For those of you who want to, you know, wish my amazing waifu a happy birthday, the Discord is a great place to do it, and you can keep posted on what our plans are for that birthday. Have an awesome night, you guys. Thank you again for the hangouts. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for hanging with me while Callista got to experience a Nintendo controller for the first time ever. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Next Sunday is also going to be a big old birthday thing. I think I'm probably going to play some Mario World, and Tass is doing exactly that. So it's a perfect place to drop our raid. Plus, he is a player in my D&D campaign. Go visit my website, my own, very own website for details. And if you've never seen my website, then just go click on it anyway. Check it out. I'll catch you next time. Sleep well and stay hydrated. Thank you all. I really do appreciate you.